Wildcats, welcome to Perspectives. I'm here at the University of Arizona President's Office, Gene Sander. So let's go meet him. Welcome to Perspectives, President Gene Sander. Thank you again for joining us.
I'm glad to be with you today.
We're glad to have you. So what has been the most rewarding part about being the President of the University of Arizona?
Well, I think that any senior administrative officer, you have to look at it as the biggest part of your work is serving an awful lot of people. And this is a great university. And I've seen some progress that we've been able to make this past 7 or 8 months that I'm very pleased with. We have an excellent team of people here. You know, it's a situation where you have to feel like you have to get as excited about other people having real successes as you originally did when you had your first success. And if you do that, you're going to really enjoy being a university president. If you knew, I'm fairly along in both my life and my career, and I think that many of the things that impacted me very positively from the days when I was a long-term dean of the College of Ag and Life Sciences have served me very well over here. So I don't know that it's changed me tremendously, except I've had a bit more of a feeling of a lot greater responsibility. At times, at the end of the day, you're kind of tired, simply because there's a fair amount of pressure to get things straightened around and working well. And again, all you got to do is look out that window and take a look at this university, and you say to yourself, wow. I mean, it's really a great organization, and one that I take very seriously in my work. And so I guess that part of it has made me a better person. Yes, indeed. I think I look back and probably the thing that gives me the most satisfaction. When Dr. Shelton left rather suddenly, it caused a lot of anxiety on this campus, myself included. Everybody wondered, wow, you know, it's too bad we've lost a leader. And so I will admit, I thought to myself, well, based on my long-term experience here at the University of Arizona, I know personally, as a function of my work, an awful lot of people here on campus, I really do. And so I felt that I might be able to, because of my experience here and the fact that I've worked closely with a number of these people, sort of reassure everybody that we were indeed a very solid and great university. And if we would just work together again and begin to pull the wagon all in the same direction, that maybe during this year that I will have served as president, we'll be able to come back to a point where we're really able to make this an environment where President Ann Hart can take us to the next step. So the thing that's given me a lot of satisfaction is the fact that during this year, we've healed up a lot of things that were sort of out of sync, not broken, but out of sync. And I think that when President Hart gets here, she's going to find that this is one great university, and she's going to have about as much excitement as she ever would have in her career at the other two universities that she's served. So that makes me feel pretty good. I would hope that every student at the University of Arizona would be as excited about being a student here as I am about having them here. I can't tell you how enthused I get toward the end of every semester when we have graduation. I get a chance to see really what the future holds in terms of what some of these people that have been in our honors college have actually done in terms of their careers. The first thing that goes through my mind, particularly when I hear about the accomplishments of one of these students in science, is the first thing I think is, my gosh, I'm glad I don't have to compete against that person. But the point I'm coming to is that we really work hard to give you the very best education that we possibly can in Arizona. And I'd like to have you as excited about that as every one of us is about how you achieve when you're here.
Thank you again, President Gene Sander, for letting me interview you today.
You bet. My pleasure.
Go